Hello, everyone, and welcome to GEB 1011. I am your professor, Taylor Kennedy. I'm excited to have you in this short semester that we have here together. It's going to be very eventful and going to be some really awesome assignments along the way, and hopefully to make it very fun for you. I just wanted to take this opportunity, one, to welcome you, and then also just to give you a brief overview of how the course is designed. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen here and give you an overview of the course. So in your Canvas dashboard or under your courses section, you'll see the course listed here for Spring B. Right now it's currently unpublished, but once I upload this video, it will be published and you will have access to the course. So clicking into the course, you'll come to the home page, which is just a brief introduction, just a picture of myself and my information here, along with my email and our Zoom link that we will use if you need any assistance or need to make an appointment with me to go over the course or any questions that you may have. As you can see, office hours are by appointment only. And right here is where you're actually going to have you will find this video. There is the course syllabus here that you'll want to look at, and we're going to review in just a second, and then just some other quick information and a LinkedIn profile for myself. Feel free to connect with me, as I'd be happy to do that. Going into the module section, this is where you'll find everything for the course. So here's the syllabus, just the McGraw-Hill. So we will be using McGraw-Hill Connect this semester. So there's your link on how to register and ebook pickup for any dual enrollment students, and then just some troubleshooting in case you're having some trouble accessing your code. Coming down, you'll see that there's a course orientation and syllabus assessment. So this is just general information about the course. So you'll get those answers from the course itself or through the syllabus. And then the introduce yourself blog that you will, discussion that you will do. This one's going to be pretty cool. It's just a little information about you. Pretty much everyone will get full points, and there's even opportunity for extra credit. But I want to go ahead and open up the syllabus here and just go over this information with you. So it's just saying that this is a 3-credit-hour asynchronous course. No prerequisites or anything like that. Just some of that information that we saw on the homepage with my Zoom link and my email address. Just giving you some information about the course. And here's the book that we will be using. And then these are just the overall learning objectives that you will achieve over the course of this course. So on day one, you'll go to that course homepage that we just saw and review this video that you're looking at now. Coming down, this is how the course is going to be graded. So you'll see that there's 16 adaptive learning assignments at 10 points apiece. There is a common assignment. Every single GEB 1011 course has to have this common assignment. So no matter what section you register for, this assignment will be completed, and you must have a 70% or more to pass this course. So just keep that in mind as you do it. Everybody, I have no doubt in my mind that everybody is going to pass. There's some application-based assignments. The adaptive learning assignment and the application-based assignment and the quizzes and the final will all be inside of Connect, and I'll show you how to get in there in just a second. But there will be 4 of these ABAs at 20 points apiece for a total of 80. We'll have 2 discussions that we'll do. Now, there are some discussions associated with the common assignment, but the 2 discussions that I'm discussing, one of them is the introduce yourself, like I mentioned, and then the other one is a think like an entrepreneur, where you get to pick about if you want to develop a business or there's another or a currently existing business, and you get to kind of have some fun with that. There are 6 quizzes. So, their total is 60 points each for a total of 360 points. And then there will be 1 final exam. It will not be cumulative. It will just be on the second half of the course. You'll see this grading scale here. So any 90 to 100 is an A, 85 to an 89.9 is a B plus, and so on down the list. And then these are just the learning outcomes for the course. So just describing kind of what we're going to be going through and what the students will be able to demonstrate and understand by the end of this course. We will be using Bloom's taxonomy. So, and then coming down here is the course calendar. So you'll see that week 1 is covering 2 chapters here. And then your assigned assignments are listed here. So you'll see you just have the orientation video that you need to watch and tutorial. And then you'll have your first ALA adaptive learning assignments and second one here. And then you'll also have a discussion to introduce yourself due by week 1. And you will also have a quiz 1 listed here too. So you'll see that I've kind of shaded the weeks associated. So week 2 you'll see is for these 3 columns. Or these 3 rows. So just make sure that you keep that in mind, but the assigned dates are listed at the top at the beginning of each week. You'll see that the common assignments to contact the manager, which you'll learn more about that through the end of this syllabus and throughout the course here. So you'll need to contact a manager and pretty much set up a time to interview them. You'll take snippets of the emails and upload them so you can confirm to me that you have contacted them and set up a time to interview them. And then you'll have your actual presentation will need to be uploaded into Canvas by week 4, at the end of week 4. So on 4/10/11/59 is the deadline. And then you will also do a peer assignment, a peer review that you'll review 2 of your peers' presentation. And then you'll see on finals week, it will be open on Monday to Saturday. So you can take it anytime in between then, and you will have 90 minutes to complete it. And it'll be 50 questions. And then just some important dates here. Hopefully no one has to withdraw from the class, but if you do, it is your responsibility to withdraw by the date, which is 4/11. And then there's just some useful information here and helpful tips for students. You can see if you're new to Canvas, you might want to check out the course orientation for Canvas. You'll see that we are going to be using Canvas extensively since this is an online course. So just make sure you do understand how the tool works, and so you can ensure that you complete your assignments and readings and things on time. We are going to be using McGraw-Hill, like I said. So these are where the adaptive learning assignments, the ABAs are all going to be inside of Connect, along with your quizzes and the final exam. So you'll see that the Canvas modules, which we'll see in just a second, will be set up for each week, 1 through 6. There will be an administrative module, which is just kind of some helpful information for students and resources. And then there's also going to be a common assignment module to make it real easy for you to see, all the assignments associated with the common assignment. So at the beginning, there'll be a chapter overview, just telling you for each chapter, there will be a chapter overview, just explaining what the learning outcomes are, what your required assignment agenda items are to help keep you on track and to make it very easy to digest. There will be PowerPoint slides that you'll have access to as well, and those will be loaded into Canvas. And then just a little bit of information about the adaptive learning assignments. So for the common assignment discussion, you will need to make sure that you submit everything and ensure that we do, that you do earn over a 70% to be able to pass this course. And I please ask you, if you have any issues or anything, please keep me in the loop. Please reach out to me. I'm here to help you. This is going to be a fun semester and want to ensure that as your instructor, I do give you the support and the resources and the time to be able to complete this. I know this is a short semester and I know you have lives. I know a lot of you work and taking other classes. So I do understand that life happens. So if something does happen, please reach out to me because I want to be there to help and I will work with you. There's 2 discussions, like I mentioned, introduce yourself and think like an entrepreneur. You'll see that there's one in week 1, which is the introduce yourself, and then week 4 is the think like an entrepreneur. And then you'll see that there's the 6, they have 60 minutes to complete each quiz. You are allowed 2 attempts on each quiz. So if you don't do great on the first one, don't worry, you have another attempt. And the highest attempt will be taken. And you're counted for your final grade. The final exam here is going to be closed book. Some sections do proctor, but I'm not going to require you to be proctored. You will have 90 minutes to complete 50 questions. You do need to make sure you take this on your own. You should not be taking this with any friends or open book or anything like that. So, just please honor that as you do complete the final exam. I do not accept late assignments. So please make sure everything is submitted on time. If something does come up, and for some reason you can't submit or anything like that, reach out to me and, like I said, I will work with you. But the classes run from Monday to Sunday. So Monday at midnight, 12 a.m., I will release everything. It's on an auto release. So, you will have access Monday morning to start working on the assignments for that week. Sometimes I may open them up early, but may not. So just know that Monday, when you wake up, it'll be ready to go. And then everything needs to be done by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. There's due dates and everything set. So you will be able to see those dates going forward. So and I do recommend maybe printing out a calendar or using your calendar in your phone or the Canvas calendar to keep track of this. I'm a very visual learner. So, having that calendar kind of helps me visually see where I need to be focusing. So please make sure you manage your time accordingly. Okay, so that's an overview of the syllabus. Let me just go into the module section again here. So that's the get started. And you'll see here's your week 1, which will cover chapters 1 and 2. Fundamentals to the Business World is chapter 1. Here's the overview here, which just gives you the purpose, the learning objectives, and the agenda associated with what you need to complete. You'll see that the course orientation and the introduce yourself are listed here. And week 1, but they're located in the get started module. But you can have these quick links to get there to submit. Just going back to the module section here, you'll see this. So these are your fundamentals to the business world. This is the reading assignment. And then below it was the chapter slides that you can download. So when you click on this reading assignment, you'll click launch. Now the reading assignments aren't worth any points. So you may see them in the grade book, but they're not counted towards your final grade. We already reviewed what is actually counted towards your final grade. So when you come in, you can, and my version may look a little different than yours since I have the instructor side. But when you come in, you can go into and read the particular chapter here and review it in its entirety. So I'm going to try to upload a video each week at the beginning of each week's module to kind of give you an overview, what you're going to learn, give you some of the highlighted points, maybe some test tips, if you're lucky. So, kind of be on the lookout for those. I won't have them all done right now, but I'll try to stay a week or 2 ahead. So that way you can have them because I think as a student, it does make it a lot easier when you kind of have the, the overview from the instructor, knowing kind of what to focus on, right? So, okay. Going back to modules here. So you'll see that chapter 1 and chapter 2 are here together, and then you'll have your quiz here that will be done through McGraw-Hill. Please make sure you get your McGraw-Hill license as soon as possible, because I think they give you like 2 free weeks, but you don't want to wait till the end, because then if you get kicked out or your free session or free trial expires, you won't have access to it. So make sure you please do that as soon as possible. Okay, coming down, here's the common assignment module. This is just kind of an overview. This is just showing you how to make a recording, which actually I'm doing right now. This is the discussion just to confirm that you have contacted a manager and have set up a time to meet with them to do the assignment itself. And then here's the discussion with the interview with the manager. This is where you're going to actually be uploading everything as far as it comes to. So you'll see here's all the instructions. If you have questions about it, please let me know. I'm not going to read it to you. You guys are adults here, right? And then coming down, you'll see that there's an example as well. So, that way you kind of have an idea of what's expected and what another student has done in the past. Okay. Let me just see. I think that's everything that we really need to cover. Like I said, if you have questions, please reach out. Email is the most effective. I did list my phone number, but I do ask that you try to email first, or if you do call, I do work full time during the day, so I may not be able to answer. Feel free to text. That's fine too. I don't mind that, but email is probably the most, or the way I would suggest contacting me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But I do leave, the discretion up to maybe 24 hours that it may take me to get back to you, but I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Okay. And you will see that the modules will be released on certain dates here. So we'll unlock on certain dates. I may release them early for you. And if I do release them early and for some reason you can't get into something, please let me know. So that way I can make sure I adjust dates accordingly, because we are working in McGraw-Hill and we're working in Canvas. So I may need to adjust a date somewhere if things do get opened up early. And if you want to get into something early, please let me know. I'm totally open to letting you just, get through this course and complete at your own pace. I don't want you to have to wait, for the next week for things to come open. So if you're ready to go, and if you like to work ahead a little bit, please let me know. I'm not going to open the whole course up. But if you'd like me to open a module or open a module early, I'm totally open to that too. I'm flexible with many things, just except for late assignments. And I will try to get everything graded as fast as I possibly can too. So that way you have an idea of where you are in the course. Okay. Well, if you have any questions, like I said, reach out. I'm here for you. I'm excited. And hope you learn something in this course. Even if you walk away with 1 or 2 pieces of information, that's a W in my book. So, we'll do our best to make this a great course and have fun. All right. Take care. See you soon. Bye.